All right. Well, let's see here. Hello, fellow wargamers and history buffs, and welcome to tonight's edition or installation of La Bataille de Austerlitz. This is a game that was published, gosh, probably about 6, 7 years ago now by Marshal Enterprises. This is the second edition that they did. The original one was published back in the late 70s. And so this is a Vassal module that can be found at the Vassal engine website. So if you wanted to play this, you are welcome to do so. There's been some modifications to it, and so that should be a nice way for you to kind of get introduced to this game, or if you want to play it yourself or play it solitaire, you can do that on your computer. And a lot of the rules and scenarios and things like that can be found on the Marshal Enterprises website. They have a number of their game booklets from recent publications posted there. And so you can go and you can find pertinent information for the games and scenarios. So that way, if you have the game yourself, you can play it. And then if you're playing with friends or you're using a Vassal module, that's a resource then that everybody can use to understand what's going on with the game. So we are at the 1140 turn, and it is the French and the Russians and their Austrian allies. The allies, instead of going and trying to take some of the more far-flung villages here at Austerlitz, have instead decided to concentrate sort of in the center of the battlefield. And so we have an interesting situation developing where the French kind of have to fight their way through this concentration and sort of hedgehog defense that the Allies have set up. So we're working our way through this. It's the 1140 turn, and we have all of our usual colleagues here, with the exception of Keith, who is not going to be able to join us tonight. And let's see, we've got William from Kitchener, Ontario. So William, your game, the Waterloo Solitaire game, should be showing up later this week there for you. And so I hope that you enjoy it. And congratulations on winning that in last week. And let's go back and join my colleagues here on Discord. And let's see here. All right, everybody, I'm back. I had to do a little intro there, so that way people would have some vague idea what we're doing, as opposed to just guessing. So, and good. Can you guys go ahead and say something so I can test the sound level for you guys?
Yeah. Yes.
Good evening.
Say something.
All right. Terrific. Thank you. Yeah, we on last night's broadcast, we had the first 2 minutes that people could hear Michael, but they couldn't hear me. So I was double checking everything here tonight, and I think we're all good to go. So we're set. All right. And Robert, are you? What version of the game are you playing with? It says you got version 1.0. No.
Oh, you started the wrong one again, Robert.
Everybody else is in.
No, but I'm where you've joined. It says module version 1.0 does not match 1.21.
Oh.
So you opened the original version of the Vassal module. You want to open Vassal module 1.21.
Okay, let me get out then. Hold on.
Yeah. Yeah, because otherwise we might have some issues. So, well, good. And you gentlemen had your powwow earlier.
We did indeed.
Okay. All right.
Brought David up to speed on what's going on.
That's right. So, David, did they just tell you light your hair on fire and run around in circles?
No, there are some challenges, but we have at least an idea of how to deal with them. So,
well, I'm sure you guys will figure it out. You're very
may
clever.
not be the correct idea, but it is an idea.
Well, and for all of us, that's about all the more we can do. We have a situation here at the battlefield that's different than what we usually see.
Yeah.
So that makes it interesting to try to figure out how to you know.
Hey, Eric, have I
Yes.
played with that other version?
Yes, you have.
Yes, you have.
Because every time I launch Vassal, it comes with 1.0. Let
Oh.
me restart my computer.
So when you're opening Vassal, does it give you a
Use-
choice of
Austerlitz.
Vassal games where it shows, Ligny, it shows
Right. It just says 1.0 module version.
Yeah, no. So you need to open the Vassal, the main one that shows all the games. You must just have it like where you've got a shortcut to the module instead of having it open the.
No, it shows like Dresden and Ryzen and Brettenfeld and things.
Oh, but it's not showing.
There should be a La Bataille de Austerlitz 1805, and there should be a module version 1.21 in your list.
I know I updated it.
I know you've played it before, and the last time or the time before you actually started one, and then you went back in and did the 1.21.
Why is it not doing it then?
Yeah, I don't think you need to restart your computer. I think it's just a matter of you finding. Yeah, and you played the correct one last week, so that's why I'm puzzled.
Yeah. Just share your screen.
In Discord.
Yeah.
And then David can take a look at it.
Okay, hold on one second.
Let's see. And answering William's question, can I get a Vassal copy of this game without having a hard copy of it? Yes, you can. You can download the Vassal module.
Okay, so this is my. Can you see my?
On,
It disappeared again. It started, and then I went and clicked on it, and it disappeared. So
Okay.
click on, yeah.
Okay, good.
Okay.
So we see the House of Commons.
Yep.
Big Ben. Okay.
Well, that's my house. What are you talking about? Okay.
How many bedrooms you got there?
How many games?
It's a
You can
real
also-
fixer-upper, yeah.
It probably is, yeah. Okay, so here I launched Vassal from the link here, which I always do, but you see it shows 1.0.
3.6.17, yeah.
So what are these other Vassal links that are on the other side of your screen, Robert?
Those are just saved games.
Oh, okay. Then go up to File.
Yeah, that's
Should I
so
open
weird.
module?
Yeah, go to File, and then it should say Open Module.
See something here. I have. Oh wait, that's not it. See, I've been having issues with.
No, not in. So on the Vassal, where it has the Vassal engine, right? You see where it says File, Tools, Help.
Yeah.
Yeah, click
Yeah,
on
right
File, and then click on Open Module,
hmm
and then somewhere there should be a copy of Austerlitz Module 1.21, wherever you downloaded it to.
Right, that's what I got to search for because I have an issue with. I have two OneDrives, my Miracosta and my personal, and I'm thinking it's conflicted. So hold on a second.
Yeah, and so then you'd hit that, and then it should then open that up, and then you would see in that menu of of games that you have in Vassal, you would then see the version that you can then, that's the 1.21.
So this one is. How do I tell what module that one is?
Gosh and golly.
Let's just open it and see what happens. Nope, that's version 1.0 again. Isn't it here? Austerlitz. Let's see if it.
Yeah, just like do a search maybe for Austerlitz and see what comes up. I mean, I don't know that with Vassal, it loads your stuff into a particular menu.
No, I've never had this problem before.
I know you had the problem with it starting the wrong one once before.
Yeah.
Okay, let me go out of this. Let me go just to the regular files. Yeah, I think I have it on my H drive. That's not it.
Is this module, this was a Clash of Arms one?
No, this is Marshal Enterprise. So, I mean, it should show that the designer is, or the module operator is Steve Takax and Alan Dickerson.
Team.
Oh.
Okay. Let's
Actually, okay, now the 1.21 is one that Stigler sent us, right?
Yeah, and it's up on the Vassal.
I don't see it on the Vassal. I see a V 1.2 and I see a V 1.1.
In the Vassal engine one?
Yeah,
Huh, okay.
that's okay. And those don't, and they don't say Stigler. Oh, there's Alan S as a player.
Well, I don't know.
Yeah, I see version 1.2. Yeah, he did have 1.25 up there, but he must have taken it down. Because remember, that was the one that we were having problems with. So, let's see. Yeah, these modules are too big for me to just email you on, Robert.
I'm looking to see if I have any. Why would it do this though? It's so weird. Let me just restart, okay?
Okay, we'll see you in a bit.
Did you say you have two different ways you can start?
Well, I have this issue where sometimes things save to one drive and sometimes one saves to another, and so it's an issue. But I've never had a problem where the main program file doesn't load right. So let me restart.
Okay, we'll see you in a bit. All right, well, let's take a look here and see what's going on. I have not looked at this since last week, so got to figure out what the heck to do since I'm moving Keith's stuff again. So, boop, 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 boop. And it's all a big mess. Let's see here. How are you doing, Brennan?
Good, thanks.
Good. Did
We
you-
have shifted our command slightly since Dave M came back.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm back. No, there's no change. So how do I get access to the file?
Well, I think the 1.2 one will work.
Yeah. So if you go to if you go to Vassal, what is it? Vassal Engine?
VassalEngine.org.
Yeah. And then you look up La Bataille series.
Module.
Modules, La Bataille series, and then Austerlitz. You'll see there's one that's 1.2, and that one you should be able to download, and then you should be able to open it up, unpack it. Yeah, I'm just worried if you're using version 1 that we're.
Yeah, it says now a warning came up that said module version 1 doesn't match 1.21. So where do I find 1.21?
Yeah, so go open up your internet browser and go to vassalengine.org.
Okay.
And you'll see some tabs up in the upper right, and you'll see one that says modules with what looks like a little chess piece. Click on that.
Search Austerlitz.
And what you'll do is go, so you see different, you can modules sorted by number of players, publisher, modules listed by game series. Click on that. And then you should see under L, at the top of the L's, La Bataille series.
Oh yeah, I found it.
Yep, and you click on that, and then you'll see
Auerstadt.
not Auerstadt, but
No, I'm sorry,
Austerlitz.
not
I mean, Auerstadt's a very nice module. If it weren't, just a 2-player game, it would be a fun one for us to do, because it's the fellow who did it did a beautiful job. And then you should see there's Austerlitz version 1.2.
Yeah, okay, it's
Yep.
downloading.
Yep.
Okay, it says it doesn't match again, but I guess I'll just.
I think we're probably closer than version 1.0. So,
Okay. All right, so I'm in.
okay, cool, cool. All right, so we are in the situation we were in last time, which is um, where Keith is absent. Um, so I'm going to need your help moving stuff around, Rob.
Okay.
Okay, so why don't if you guys don't mind, we can pop down to the French headquarters and chat a little bit.
Absolutely.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. All right. Sorry about that. I don't know why it did that.
Yeah, I don't know. It's strange. I mean, I know you've got. What I'll try to do is sometime between now and next week, send you by Dropbox or something like that the current one that we're using. You've got to have it somewhere, unless as you said, you've got two different databases that you're using for stuff. So I suspect.
Yeah, I was moving a whole bunch of files, but they were mostly today all just image files. So I don't know if that caused a problem or something. I don't know.
Okay. All right.
Anyways.
All right. Well, anywho, so what we need to do here is let's go ahead with your guys that are all coming up from the south, Devou's folks, etc.
Yeah.
You're going to just kind of be moving them into Pratzen, that kind of area. Keep your cavalry and whatnot handy, so that way it can react and have it nearby, so it can cover its colleagues, and it can cover the infantry that are there. And what I think we want to try to do is start moving towards the vineyards. I think we probably have a good you can start to do something over there against the guys that are in the vineyards here in another couple of turns once you get everybody up. With the guys that are up here, these two other divisions that that you'd moved last time, probably what we want to try to do is just shift them over to the right, maybe a smidgen more, and start to bring them down a little bit.
Toward Protza, okay.
Well, not so much towards Protza, but towards this part of the enemy line, right? Towards Blasowitz, right? So what we want to try to do is get them in a position where, and don't bring them forward too much, right? Maybe bring them forward, three or four hexes maximum, right? And then we can start to unlimber some guns and start to do some stuff, particularly kind of targeting his big fat cavalry units. And then what I'm going to do with some of the stuff I've got is start to move it down on towards Blasowitz and into this area here in the center. And then the idea would either be he's got to, send his reserves over there, or, we have the opportunity to maybe turn one way or the other and cause some havoc, with their setup here, because they're not terribly strong in the center right now. So we'll see. They've got to start sending stuff over there to deal with what's kind of coming through the forest area.
Right. Okay, so I'm going to move the artillery that I have there stacked with I'm going to march him over toward the side where Blasowitz is, so I can get some shots at that cavalry.
Yeah. So what you're going to do is maybe bring.
So like here.
Yeah, but it can't go through the forest. So what you'd do is you'd maybe set it up, somewhere here, right? And then you could start.
I don't have a field of fire then. Well, I could shoot at these guys down here.
Yeah, exactly, right? So you can.
I thought you wanted it more toward Blasowitz.
Yeah, you just can't get the stuff over there. I've got a little bit of artillery over here anyway, so I'll be sending some more artillery. So I would just say, with the stuff that's here with these two divisions, bring them forward somewhat and start getting in some sort of position.
I'll bring them up to about here.
Yep.
This turn.
Yep.
And then I'll bring the rest of the stuff along here in front of Protza to move on the.
Yeah, but just don't get yourself too far out there, right? So make sure you get everything kind of up so that you've got a preponderance of force. And then once you've got...
So maybe I should set up more of my stuff between Protza and those other two divisions then.
Yeah, I mean, you could start moving that way, sure.
Okay, I'll do that then.
Yeah. And then the idea would be that you'd move that stuff in towards the vineyards, and then the other stuff is going to kind of engage here along this one line. So that's the general idea.
Okay, so should I even occupy Protza at all?
I mean, you can move some of this stuff in. Some of these little guys that are part of Davout's corps, like this regiment, you can break it down and have it occupy a couple of the hexes that are there.
I keep forgetting I can break them down.
Yeah. So that would be, just kind of put them on garrison duty there. And then your cavalry and whatnot, that's going to come over here. So you have a nice cavalry screen. And then you can start to get your forces arrayed along here. And then we'll start to push in and kind of squeeze towards Blasowitz and that idea. Okay.
Sounds good.
All right. And next time I'll have arrows.
Arrows?
Arrows. Didn't you say you wanted arrows? You wanted maps with arrows?
Oh yeah, I love maps
with arrows. So, all right. Well, very good.
All right. And when's Keith coming back?
I don't know. I mean, I'm depending on the situation with his mother-in-law. I don't know if you heard or not, but his mother-in-law fell, broke her hip. She's in the hospital. They're trying to figure out what to do with either rehab or hospice or whatever. So I'm not sure how old she is and what her condition is, but it sounds like it is less than optimal. So,
okay.
Yeah.
All right. Understood.
Yeah. So, okay. Cool.
All right.
So we've got 15 minutes to move is the short answer.
Good.
Yeah.
That's all I can say.
Yeah. Okay. See you up top.
Village of Blasowitz.
All right, guys.
Dave M., you're moving your battalions out of the village.
Yep.
Okay, we'll extricate them.
All right. So we have some vague idea what we're doing here. Vague, very vague. So let's, as usual, the French, we would indicate if we had any cavalry charges. I do not have any cavalry charges at the moment.
You got one?
I do not. I know, as tempting as that would be, I'm going to bypass and not do any cavalry charges this turn.
How about airstrikes?
Definitely airstrikes, and the giant laser, space laser. That is our secret weapon. So I'm not sure how we should divide this. David, where are you at on the map? Are you in the center section between Blasowitz and Krug? So, Mr. Mignoret, where are your troops? So I have some idea what
is between the Austrians and Blasowitz, basically.
Okay, so probably since I'm covering all the troops from basically Blasowitz all the way across, so probably
Okay.
what we should do is you and Brennan and I can just
Stay
be in a
here
room
and
together. Yeah.
yeah, Robert and I'll go down to
Okay.
the game room 1.
Sounds like a deal.
Yeah.
So, all right. And so now I have to try to figure out what the devil to do here. Okay. So, let's get started. Well, let's get started here in the center, shall we? So, David, go ahead and take a shot. This guy is going to move here. So you've got a 1-to-1 opportunity shot.
Okay, here we go.
Nope. All right. And then we're going to come here and we will turn that way. Good. This guy's going to come over here. 1, 2. And we will have him turned. 1, 2. Those guys are there. 1, 2.
Eric, just quickly, this unit's in the woods, so it probably should be facing ahead. So,
Oh, sorry. Whoops. Yeah. There we go. All right. And this guy's going to go here. And let's see. This will come down here. And this is in the woods also. That's going to go there. All right. David, take another opportunity shot here. This guy's got, I think,
All right, that's
he's
4.
got 6. So I'm going to go there. So you're 6 to 12. It's a 1 to 2 shot.
Here we go.
Yeah, that's
Yep.
a miss. Yeah. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then
that one's
that's as
also
far as he
within
can go.
2 of the Cossack, so it's a 7 to there.
Right. So that's as far as he can go. All right. Let's see. This guy here is just going to pivot. And he's going to go there like that. And this guy's going to move up here. So take another 1-to-1 shot as this guy leaves.
Right here? Okay.
Yep. Nope.
Nope.
Okay. Then this cavalry is going to move. So it's going to go 5, 6, 7. Take an opportunity shot as it moves there.
Nope.
Nope. Okay. And
Eric,
then-
is it 510? Does the second hex of it track through the trees? The second,
Nope. Nope. You just pay for the first one. So. All right. So he's there. Okay. And let's see here. What else have we got? 2, 4, 6. These guys will come over here. This is going to go over here. Good. And this guy's going to come here and he's going to go into line. And then he's going to park himself right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And he's going to go there. And let's see, we'll move him there. And the guns, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll just park them right there. All right, I've got some more opportunity shots for you. I'm going to move these guys 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you get a shot as they go by.
Here?
Yep, 1-to-1 shot. Nope.
Nope.
Okay.
was up.
And then these guys are going to go here. And these guys will go there. And then these guys are going to go there. Okay. And then now Napoleon's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. And he's going to unlimber his guns right there. All right. don't know if it unlimbered everybody or not. Oh well. All right, and I got somewhere here, big fat cavalry unit. I'm going to park them right there. And then these guns are going to come right there. And the rest of the guard is going to kind of shuffle along. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. Time to worry, the band is moving. All right, and then down here. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. All right, I think I've got everybody mostly, slightly, partially positioned over there. Okay, and let's see now, moving further over. All right, let's get General Rapp 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We'll park General Rapp there. Over here on this other side. Let's see. My cavalry is going to move this way a little bit. All right, we'll go there. 1, 2, 3, 4. And these guys can go 2, 4, 6. Actually, it's not 2, 4, 6. It's 2, 4, 5. And they will go into line at 6, and 7 puts them there. All right, and these chaps are going to move there. And let's see, those guys are going to go there. These guys are going to go there. And let's see, these guys will move up here. And all right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, these guys will move over 1. All right, and then I gotta move una dos guys. Let's see here. Savary 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I will put him there for the moment. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Put him there for the moment. All right. 1, 2, 3. All right, it's a big jumbled mess. But hopefully, slightly, it makes sense. All right. Did I miss anybody? I think I got everybody I need to. Well, this guy over here a little bit more. All right. Okay, I think that's about as good as I can do for the moment. Yeah, we'll put that guy there. Okay. All right. It's time for your favorite time. Defensive fire.
Do we want to have Dave M start and work
Okay.
left to right?
Yep.
And then right here,
So where are you at, David?
right here.
Okay,
You
cool.
actually you got one farther left down here.
Well, you got, I don't know who this guy is. Is that yours or is that one of?
Yeah, that'll be mine.
Okay. All right, so go ahead.
Okay, I just remember where we began so much. Okay, that's let's see what he's got in there.
So he's probably just 3 increments. So I'm
Yep.
thinking he's what? Times?
9 to 9, 1 to 1.
Yep,
Nope, close, getting closer.
indeed.
Here we have, oh, hold on. Let me put that back. Hold on.
You're just going to have a 1-to-1 on somebody.
Yeah, right there. We'll put it there. Nope.
Nope. All right, and then you've got a chap over here.
That's another 1 to 1.
Yep. So who's you going to shoot? Well, it doesn't matter. You missed.
Missing. Okay. Now we are here.
You've got, yep, somebody over here. And I think he's got 4 increments.
Yeah.
So
That's
you
gonna
do
be
a 12 to 10.
David, take a shot at the cavalry with your left increment.
Oh, yeah. That's a good idea. Okay, so we'll have
So you got
there.
a 1-to-1 shot there.
6 to 6, and that'll be plus 5.
Yep. You're kind of odds. Well, that's enough for him.
Okay, we'll do it. That's 1 hit.
And David, your right hex can fire backward at the dragoon there.
It
At the-
can't.
at the-
Its front hexes are here.
That's okay.
Yeah, it can't fire behind it.
Does it? Don't skirmishers in 2 hex have like flank only and they go front all the way around?
So it's front, 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 front. They've got 5 front hexes.
5 front.
Yeah. Unfortunately here.
Alrighty.
So you've got a 6 to 10 on one of the
Okay.
infantry.
Okay, here's the other infantry unit. Nope. Okay. Now we're here. Oh,
You
I keep
just-
getting
you
stuff
just-
in it. It goes all over the place today.
They're just paratrooping in.
What we've got here. I
So
think
he
we'll
could
take
fire at this guy, which would
Yeah.
be a 1-to-1
Right.
shot.
infantry, yeah. Nope.
Nope. And then you've got this guy here. I think he's got what,
Fire
4
there,
increments
I'll
as well. So he's got a 12 to 14.
That's a miss.
Yeah. And
Sooner
you've
or
got
later.
a 1-to-1 on one of these guys.
Yep, here we go. We'll put it on this one.
Okay.
All right.
Nope.
Um,
All right. And then you've got, I don't know if you're dealing with the people over on this end of the world or not.
No.
Oh, okay.
I'll just pick up where Dave finished up.
Sure.
So this unit here has 12 against the column in front of it.
Okay.
and it'll get joined by, it doesn't really matter. So we'll take that shot. That's 2-1.
No, that's going to be a miss.
All right. Then this one and this one, we'll shoot at this.
Okay.
That's, they have about
So-
19, so that's a 3-1. That's probably a hit.
So those are what the. So you've got this guy's worth 8.
He's worth,
Is he a 4? No, he's a 4th division. This guy's
He's
the
worth
one who's
12,
a
I think.
6th division. So he's only worth 2.
Yeah.
So 12 plus 3.5. Yeah. So that's going to be 18, did you say?
Yeah.
So 3-1.
19.
So that's a single hit.
Yep.
All right. Let me make a morale check for those boys. 16. They are going to disorder. All right. 1, 2, 3. Okay.
This one here will fire at that battalion there. I think you have the fire defense of a column, so it's
At least until you take off an increment.
that's right.
No, that's a miss.
Then these two here will fire at the skirmisher. They've got
Okay, so you've got 8 and 8, 16 to 12. 1-1. 53. That's a hit. All right, let me make a morale check for them. 26, and they are 23. They're fine.
then this one over here has
He's got 2.5.
times 5. He's got all firepower like that. So it's
Oh, nice. So that's going to
So,
be 12 to whatever.
they'll combine with this group. So it's
So you got another 8 there. So you
Yeah,
got
it's
20.
two
So
to
it's a
one.
2-to-1 shot. That's going to be a hit. All right, let's make a morale check. And they're happy.
and then this unit has 6 against the column in front of it. That's not a column, or is it?
No, it's got a fire defensive line since it's got 6 increments.
Down to 6. Okay,
Yeah.
so that's a miss.
Yeah.
That
All right,
happens.
we'll start here and we'll work our way back down the line. So this guy's going to have a 12 to 14 on that chap. And that's going to be a miss. Then this guy's going to fire here. It's just whatever his printed value is, which I think is 7. And you've got a fire defense of 9. And that's a miss. This guy's going to fire here. 53. It's probably a miss as well because you got a fire defense of 12. All right, then this guy can fire at a range of 2. We'll take a pot shot here. It's going to be a 1 to 2 shot. That's a miss. All right, this guy here is going to concentrate on that chap. And so he's got, I think, 4 increments times 3. So that's going to be 12. 12 to 9, 1 to 1. And that's a miss. We'll have this guy and this guy concentrate here. So that's going to be 12 plus 9. That's going to be 21. 21 to 9. It's going to be 2 to 1. 15. That's a big fat miss. All right, we got our guns here. They're going to take a shot at this poor sod. And we've got 36 to 9. That's going to be 4 to 1. with a +3. 25. That's good for a hit.
He takes a morale check.
32. He's fine because he's in line. It's about as close as it gets.
Yeah.
All right, then we'll have this chap, and this chap all attack that guy. So I think our printed value, we got 7. This guy's probably also 7, I would imagine. Yep, so that's going to give us 14. And then we got 3, we got 9 increments there, so it's going to be 23. 23 to 9, that's going to be 2.5 to 1. 16, that is a miss any way you slice it. This guy's just going to take a shot here. It's going to be 7 to 14, 1 to 2. Nope. All right, this guy here is going to take a shot there. We've got 18 to 14, so 1 to 1. 55, that is a hit. And that's their second hit. And
Yes.
they've got to make a morale check for your little Ergerskis there, David.
Yep, here we go. It's going to be a 6 negative on that.
Are they half dead?
21, yeah.
Well,
Sort of.
how many increments are there?
What? All right, let's see.
All
5.
right, so they
Oh,
got
no.
3. So they're going to shrink down into 1 hex, and then you're going to disorder them away. So 3 hexes back.
They're probably happy to go as they begin to take losses. It's time for them to pull out.
Yep.
Yep.
2. 4.
All right, moving on down the line here. I got this chap here, so he is worth 6, and then we can add in 3 for the skirmish, so we'll have 9, so 9 to 14. Nope. All right, and then here we got these 2 chaps are going to fire there, so that's going to be...
Here?
I already fired at you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was the 26 that missed. So here,
All
let's
right,
see what I've
in
got.
here.
I got 6, and what's this guy worth? Probably also 6. 7. It's still not good enough. So just shy of 1 to 1. Okay, firing there. Nope. All right, then we got Napoleon. He's going to take a shot at you here.
That'll be bad. Okay.
So I've got 14.
Don't you
and
think
14
you
is
repeat all
28.
those figures protecting him if we get a lucky
So
shot?
36. So I got 6 to 1. So 6 to 1 with a plus 12. 64. So that's going to be 3 hits.
Yes, yeah.
It's like the guns of Navarone or something.
Yes. These are the
Welcome
mobile
to
guns of
Napoleonic
Navarone.
warfare.
We'll take our medicine here and then dish it out. What the hell happened to him? Oh, there we go. Now let's see what the morale is. 26, 36.
And
We
he's
got
yeah,
36. And we
44.
do.
He passes. He's very motivated.
Still in a bad spot. I would have rather he would have maybe
Don't
just
you?
Is there an extra -6 for taking half of it?
I think so. Yeah.
50%. Yeah.
Well, I don't know that that's the case in Premier. I know
is
in
that fifth
5th edition, if you suffer a combat result that eliminates half of you, so they only have the modifier if you're half dead. So it was only the -6, and the guys.
Right. That's right. Yeah. That's right.
Yeah.
Counted up.
Oh, okay.
So if it was 5th edition, it might have been a -12. So.
They stick around. Yep.
Yep, they stick around. All right, then we got this guy here is going to fire on those chaps. So I've
Okay.
got 15. I got a 1-to-1 shot there. And that's a hit. And so we have to identify if they are real or make-believe.
There's one guy. A
So
3.
they are make-believe, so you can pull him off the map. All right,
Shot a
moving
bunch
right
of
along.
trees.
Yep, shot a bunch of trees indeed. All right, then I've got a shot here on this chap. So here I've got, what have I got? 18, and this fella is good for another 7. So that's going to be 25. So that's 1.5 to 1. 62.
Yep.
That's a hit. Go ahead and roll and see if they're real or not. And they are
Um,
real. So go
Two.
ahead.
Oh yeah, real.
Yeah.
Okay, so I got to pull the. What do we do next? I got to pull the guy.
There's only one guy left,
Yeah,
and he's there on the passage of time display.
it's a hit.
Yep, give him a hit, and you got to put him in either in general order, or you have him in skirmish in 2 hexes in some.
Yeah, put him
Wait.
in skirmish in 2 hexes for sure.
It is definitely the better option.
Okay. All right, and then I've got these 2 chaps here. So I've got 24 to 14, same thing, and that's not enough for a hit. And that's all she wrote as far as shooting goes. So we want to do some combat. So let's go ahead and where can we do some combat? We're going to do some combat over here with this poor guy.
They don't have many options here.
He can't retreat.
No.
He's got nowhere to go. So he's going to have to stand and fight with
Yep.
what he's got left. So I'm going to have 15 plus another. Come on, Philippe. So I'm going to have 30.
We're going to have to roll first, right?
I don't, because you're a skirmish order.
We don't in that terrain, yeah.
Yeah.
We don't in that terrain.
Yeah. So you've got about 2? So you've got 7, and so half of 7 is So it's 5 to 1
in increments. Yeah.
Yeah, it's 5 to 1, and I got a +4 for my leader. So here we go. Let's roll the dice.
We're rolling
23.
for the defensive morale check, right? Or no, because he's in.
He's in general order train, so he doesn't need to make a morale check. Okay, so he is DD, so he's going to lose 1 increment for exiting, and then he's going to lose another 1 here, and then after that he's in the clear. So he's going to lose altogether 2 increments. So he'll have.
He's going to have a total of. He's going to lose a total of 3 on this whole thing.
Correct, and he'll be routed because as soon as he hits the zone of influence of that guy, he's going to.
The red marker.
Yeah, route and run away.
Okay. Okay. So, you see here. 2, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And I'll mark him routed. And I gotta get a 4 under there. Okay.
All right. So then we'll have this chap here advance. All right. And then we've got an attack over here. Same thing. You can't retreat. and I don't know, you've probably got 2 increments or 2 melee value, right? And I got 14, so it's another 5 to 1.
Yep.
Yep. So let's go ahead and roll. 55. That's going to be a DR.
We have to put him in the,
So he's eliminated because he's
Yeah.
going to lose 1 for there and then another 1 for either here or here. So he just goes.
dead.
Yep. Just put him on the. I don't know where are we piling up the dead bodies.
Well, probably on the morale chart.
Okay.
Well, we've got some that are here in the sequence of play. Let's see the morale chart.
Oh, we've got them. We put them up here on the passage of time.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah. Because for whatever reason, I can't see the coalition morale chart table. I can see the French one. Can't see the other one. It's really
You
strange.
signed into the game is French.
Yeah.
Same observer.
Indeed. All right. Next, we've got an attack over here on that chap. And we know that he is a false unit because there's no more real units left. So you can take him off the map.
Does he just come off now, or does he
Yep,
continue?
he comes off now because he got, as soon as I melee him, he.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. So, and since there's no more real units left, we know that he's a phony unit.
Okay. Yeah,
So-
unless you've got that advance then.
Yep.
Okay.
Well, I don't have to advance, I guess. I could just hold back. I think I might do that. Good. Then we've got this chap's going to attack here, and this guy's going to attack here, and this guy's going to attack here. So he now has an open flank on this side, Brennan.
Yeah, he's flanked.
Yeah. So he's going to have a. I mean, I've got
Disorder.
5. Oh yeah. So he's going to disorder and run away.
Disorder. He moves what, 3 hexes back?
He's going to go back 3 hexes. Yep. All right, and what can I do? Well, this guy can come out of the woods, and let's go ahead and we will put him in. I don't know why it's not letting me move the other stuff. We'll put him there, and then we will move General Rapp there, and that will be our big exciting follow-up on that. All right, moving over further to the right. All right, this guy is going to assault your Jaegers. You do have the opportunity to retreat.
Oh, which one's attacking?
These guys are attacking that guy there.
Got it. Yeah, he'll pull back.
Okay. All right, and then put a little tired marker on him so we know he's done his business for the day. All right. Then we're going to go ahead and have this guy here attack those guys there.
They'll retreat before combat.
Okay.
They will retreat before combat. Mhm. There. Let's see. 2, 4. 2, 4, 6.
can use half of your movement.
You can use, yes, I believe up to half
Is
your
it only
movement.
half? Is it half or full?
Well, that is a good question. We haven't done this in a little bit, have we?
No.
Maybe depending on
May retreat up to 1/2 its movement rate, but may not move any closer to the enemy.
How about that?
Nothing like retreating toward the enemy.
Yeah. All right. Then this guy is going to move into that hex. Whoops. Yeah, and these two then are going to assault this guy here. So he's now getting double flanked, if we want to think about it that way. Yeah.
He runs.
Oh, yeah. Big time. Okay. All right, this guy's going to advance, and as he comes out onto the clear, he's going to go into line. All right. Yep, and that was it as far as my melee goes. I think I'm. No, I did have one more over here at the other side. Let's see. Did I want to do this or not? No, we won't, not yet. Let's see, we have everybody else mostly sorted out. Yeah. Okay. All right, I think that's it. Now, I don't have anybody who is routed. I do have somebody who's disordered. So this chap over here is disordered, so let's roll for him. 21. I think he is going to rout. Yeah, because his morale is 25. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He's back here. Back on the road to Vienna. All right, let's see. Okay, and I don't think I've got anybody else who's in any bad shape for the moment, so that's it. How did things go on your end of the universe, Robert?
Just fine. Moving.
Moving?
No violence.
No violence. That is so sad.
We're in a preparation for violence.
Preparation for violence. Okay. Well, we're doing our best.
Well, you're covering it.
Yeah.
That was...
Yeah. We're doing our best to be violent. All right. So I don't know if you guys wanted to chat any, or you've already have an idea of what you guys going to do.
I wouldn't mind just a couple minutes.
Yep.
All right.
Yep.
Then go ahead and hang out.
Right.
You had a tough time with the shooting, but you made up for it completely with the assaults.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, did not have terrible success with that, but, you know, it is what it is.
So hopefully everything looks good with the moves. I think I'm kind of more prepared to assault that area between Blasowitz and the vineyards. And...
Yeah, and we'll just have to see what he decides to do. If they're going to hang out in Blasowitz or they're going to yield Blasowitz. But I think, you know, with the stuff that you've got here that's coming up, it could then move into, you know, because particularly the light infantry, I think it can operate fairly well in the vineyards. And so we can kind of work on turning his flank here at the vineyards and the woods area that's kind of there
Yeah.
below it.
My big worry is that, I mean, he has some crappy cavalry, but he has some good stuff there too. Some massive. So I gotta have to have some the artillery to soften it up maybe.
Yeah.
But then we have all these ridges and stuff, so blocks line of sight.
Yeah, so just figure it out as best you can, you know.
Yeah.
And at least, you know, we've got them reacting to us now for a change. So we'll see how that all goes.
Yeah, so I think probably in another turn or 2 turns, maybe I'll have everything to start pushing forward.
Right.
Yeah, but I want to see. Yeah, I want to see what they're going to do around Blasowitz.
Yeah. Well, and what we can do is if they want to defend Blasowitz, we can probably pretty easily. I mean, they don't do very well in the towns because their battalions are so weak. They only really operate fairly well in the open, and so that might be an opportunity for us to do something.
I like the idea of trying to turn the flank there around the vineyards. He does have, it's all like pretty high quality stuff, the grenadiers and stuff. So
Yeah, well, you know, it's a start. So we just have to keep putting pressure on him in different spots until something happens.
okay, so the river there that goes through Blasowitz is pretty much the split between us then?
Yeah, I mean, at least until Keith comes back.
Comes back.
Yeah.
Okay. And then you'll take over So again?
Or I can give you a big chunk of it, right? Because I've got.
It's up to you.
Yeah, I mean, if you don't mind, I'm happy to give you the bulk of
We're
it.
back.
So, and that way, then you can deal with those. That would give you like 2.5, 3 divisions, and then I'll cover the other stuff. Otherwise, it's too hard for me to try to bounce back and forth across the field. So
Right.
we'll figure that out next time, Robert.
Okay.
All right. Why is stuff moving around? Oh, it's getting flipped around. Okay.
Yeah, we're good. Yeah. It's time to move, right?
Wow, we have any cavalry charges, we have to declare them.
Oh, that's true.
So, do you have any
we go
cavalry
for it.
charges?
I don't.
Okay.
Nor do I.
Okay.
Brennan?
No.
Okay.
Okay.
So that takes it. It's now time
Break
for
up like we
movement.
did before?
So probably the thing to do is, I can watch David and Brennan move.
All right.
Yeah.
I'll watch Dave move. So game room 1.
Room 1.
Yep. All right. Where do you guys want to start first?
I'm beginning over around Blasowitz.
Okay.
Are we going sequentially or simultaneously? We could do sequentially. It's easier for all.
Yeah. I mean, if you want to start, Brennan, down on your end of the universe, and we can work our way across, and then David, you can do your stuff.
I thought we'd start with David.
Oh, okay. That's fine. That works. So, David, where are you at? Just flash it for me.
Over here in
Okay.
this area.
Okay, cool. Where are you at now, David?
Right in this area.
Oh, okay. So you got about 2 minutes.
Okay.
Dave, am I moving the cavalry down there?
What are you doing now?
I said, am I moving the cavalry or you?
No, I already moved that.
You didn't move that one.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, I did.
And that's all it was. Okay. All right. That's.
You
not
got
what the
about
plan was.
another 20 seconds, David.
Okay, I'm going to put him. Okay, I'm going to pull him back. Do you want to do anything?
Which guy?
Opportunity charge him right here.
That guy? No. I mean, he's moving out of my zone. So in 5th edition, I could charge you, but in Premier, I wouldn't. I couldn't. If he was moving in or moving through, I could, yeah. All right, pencils down. All right, Brennan, it's your turn.
Over on the right.
Yep.
Alrighty. One sec. There we go. This unit will go here in line.
Okay.
Unit will go. The guard horse artillery will try to limber.
Okay.
It limbers.
Yep.
Then it's going to slide over here in an unlimber.
How exciting.
They're fast and.
What's their movement value?
9.
Oh, wow, that's cool.
Yeah, they're good. That was a fun move.
You know, it's not French, but you know.
Next best thing.
Exactly. It's about as good as you'll get.
Yep. That unit will go there. This unit will go here.
Oh, doing the shuffle.
Yep. The Super Bowl shuffle.
I presume he was in line before he moved up there.
That unit that just moved was down here. It goes 1, 2, 3, 4. Flip the line, goes there.
Okay, yeah, that's what I was just asking. Presuming that you
Yep.
put him in line before you moved him there.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. This disordered battalion is going to go back to here.
Okay.
This unit here is going to pull. No, we better not do that. That's a dumb maneuver. Okay. We won't do anything quite that fancy.
Where are you at now?
Here-ish.
Oh, okay.
Kind of. Okay.
Yeah, they are in a awkward position, to put it mildly.
Yeah, that's a weird one. All right. This battalion here is going to wheel its off hex into here, and then about face. Would that cause any fire or not?
It would trigger opportunity fire as they moved, but I'm not sure. I think what
I
you'd
think
need to
it's
do
wheeling-
first is move. You would need to.
I think it's
You
wheeling the free hex.
Well, the problem is you're moving from one ZOC into another ZOC, and it's usually
Well,
you can't do
hex-
that.
That hex isn't moving.
Which one
It's
is
just
wheeling?
off. This battalion is going to wheel this way.
Oh, you're going that way,
Yeah.
and then you are
And then
turning
turn.
around. Okay, well that
And
would
then-
you'd get opportunity fire when you turned. So since you're spending a movement point for that, so let me just roll first and see whether we need to even bother thinking about it.
Yeah, let me see if I want to do that or not. Okay.
Well, I
what's
rolled
the
a
turn roll?
34. I don't think it's. I mean, I've got.
We'll just do it. Yep.
I got 12 plus probably 6. I got 18, so it's going to be 3 to 1. Yeah, so that's a hit. Yeah, they
Still don't.
disorder, so don't worry about it. It's one less guy to worry about. That's one way to get him out of an awkward spot.
Yeah. That's because in Premiere the
Changing orientation costs a movement point.
plus a movement
Yeah.
point, right?
Yeah, so if they were to have turned and moved out, they'd only suffer the one shot from moving out. But since they were moving in and then turning, that's a different story. So
Neither here nor there.
Yeah. All right, you've got a couple of minutes left, I think.
Couple minutes, yeah. I don't know what any of that was all about.
He's jumping back and forth, trying to figure out where he wants to go.
I got all thrown off by that one, Stephen. Yeah.
Best laid plans, as they say. All right, and just 20 seconds left.
Yep. So we're going to pull these groups back and move. How much does artillery cost to go through a village?
It costs 3. So for everybody, it costs 3 to go into the village. You can't prolong into the village, so you'd have to limber
Okay,
them,
but
and then
we'll leave them there.
Yeah.
They'll just stay where they were. Okay. Nothing's
All right.
making any sense.
Pencils
Yeah.
down, everybody. Pencils down. My days
Like an
Hands on
proctoring.
your desk.
Yeah,
an
exactly.
English teacher or something.
Oh yes. Well, there were more than a few occasions where I had to proctor tests. Sometimes with the different homeschool groups I was working with. So that always
That's when
made
you have
for
the
fun.
ruler out to hit knuckles, right?
Yes, exactly. Whack 'em on the knuckle, indeed. So, all right. Well, we've got defensive fire. I presume, Robert, you didn't have any going on in your part of the world unless he sallied
No.
out to attack you.
No, he unloaded a nice. He's got a nice battery set up, so he blew away a whole bunch of or heavy cavalry
Wow.
with
Exciting.
one shot.
With
Yes.
one shot.
Yeah.
Took out 2/3 of a 311. So
Oh, well.
I've been traumatized.
Easy come, easy go.
Yes.
1, 2, 3,
Yeah.
4,
I'm
5,
gonna
6,
start
7,
Unfortunately,
8, 9.
unfortunately, there wasn't an officer there because that would have gone too. So.
Oh, hey, you had a really good roll then, didn't you?
Should have moved Marshal So there, I guess.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
next time, or put Von Dam there, and then
Yeah.
make Albert pay for it.
That's
There
So,
you go.
yeah, say that was you, Albert. You got people
Sorry.
showing up. All right, well, let's do our defensive fire. We'll start down here at the right end of the field. So I've got a 12 plus, this is probably
Where are
7.
you starting at?
Down here with,
Oh, okay.
yeah. So 12 and 7, that's going to be 19. 19 to 9, that's going to be a 2-to-1 shot. 62, that is a palpable hit. Scratch a few guard infantry.
That is nice stuff.
Yeah. All right, and then we will concentrate these two guys on this guy here. So that's going to be 9 plus probably another 7. Yep, so that's going to be 16. 16 to 9, 1.5 to 1 on those guys. And that's a hit on them. And I think that's their first hit. And so they need to make a morale check, see if they stick around. And they do. They're very brave. All right, these guys will fire here. So I've got, I think it's the 12 to 9. So it's the 1-to-1 again. Oh, just missed you by 1. All right, and then I got these two chaps here. That's going to be 12, 21. So that's going to be a 2-to-1 shot on that chap. And that is a palpable hit at 2-to-1. And that's a morale check for them. And they're happy. All right. Boop, 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 boop. Where else do we have people engaged?
Okay.
We've got some people over here, David.
Where are you now?
We're over here by Blazowitz in this part of the universe. So I've got, you've got this skirmisher here. So I've got my skirmisher is 18, and this guy adds in another 7. So that's going to be 25 to 14. So
Okay.
1.5 to 1. And that's a miss. And then here I've got 24 to 14.
Same thing
And
again.
that's a hit on that chap
Oh.
there.
Let me see if I got anything in there. Okay.
They don't have to make a morale check. They check
No.
on evens.
What, Eric, when the clock is going and you have the battalions of a regiment stacked, is that part of the time process, putting that counter out there, or is it like automatic?
Is
Or
what
does it-
automatic?
When you're rebuilding a regiment from the constituent battalions?
You know, I would say move them so they're stacking, and then maybe when you're done doing all your movement, then you can pull the guy off and plunk him down on the thing.
Okay.
So I think that's probably the best way to go. Same thing if you're going to break it down. You know, maybe
Okay.
before your turn starts, you break it down first.
Yeah.
So I mean, that's that. I mean, I know some people would be sticklers for that, but I don't.
I don't
Yeah,
want
I don't think it's a
to
big
do
deal.
anything incorrect.
Yeah. All right. So that was all my defensive fire. So it's time for you guys to shoot back. So
Do you
where
wanna
do you
go
guys want to
first,
start?
or-
I mean, we're already down at this
Um,
end of the universe, David. You can take your shot
Yeah.
with your
Why don't we
Irgirski.
do that? Why don't we do that?
Yeah. So he's
Okay.
got
So here,
6 to 9.
that is what it looks like.
Yep.
No.
Nope. And then this guy's got, I think he's only got 2 increments in each. Yeah, so he's going to have, he's got altogether what? 4. He's got 12. He's got either 12 to 14 here, or you could do,
Yeah.
you could do 8 to, no, you could do 6 to 6. You could do a 1-to-1 shot there, and then you
Yeah,
could
that's
do,
a little bit of one shot there, and then
Okay.
the other one on the other side of the skirmisher.
okay. So for the 1-to-1.
Yeah, but you form battalion first.
Yep.
That's a hit.
It's a hit. It's a palpable hit. And let's go ahead and chalk off another one. Okay. And then you can take
Okay.
a long shot at the somebody else.
Now the skirmishers here.
Yep. Yeah.
Nope.
All
Okay.
right. And I don't think you had anybody else adjacent to me, did you, David?
I got some artillery you can shoot.
Okay. Where's your artillery? Okay. Way back there? Okay. So
Yeah.
they are going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. So you're at long range. So you're going to have 22 to 6. So that's going to be 3 to 1. 25. That is
25
a
might
hit.
do it.
At 3 to 1. Yeah, it's definitely a hit. You,
That's a hit.
as long as you're not in the teens, you're okay. So it was this chap here. Okay. All right.
Okay.
Let's add a loss to him, and let's go ahead and roll 21. I think he might just rout. Yep, he's 25. Okay, so let's go ahead and see. Clearest path is going to be this way. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Whoops. 1, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 puts him up there. And routed. Okay, cool. Anybody else to shoot?
Did he go through any units?
He went through this skirmish unit.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. Over to you now, I think.
Which artillery unit shot at that unit?
There's a guy way down here.
This
so-
one down here?
Yep.
Yeah.
Does he have a line of fire through this?
He does, because the slope,
Oh, you're not.
because
right
I
behind the
was
slope.
closer to the slope than he was
Right.
away from it, right?
Right.
So if
okay.
our position were different, that he was like 2 hexes away from the bottom of the slope and I was 7 hexes back, then he couldn't see me. But given the way things are, he's got a
Yeah.
nice shot right up there.
Nope, I see that.
Yep.
Okay.
All right. Where do you want to go?
Checking artillery lines. No, okay. This artillery here will clink this infantry. It has,
Okay. You got 6 to 6, 1-1. Nope.
yes. Okay. These 2 battalions will shoot that. They have.
You've
20, I
got
think.
8 and.
Hey, Dave, you want to go
12.
down to game room 1 for a minute?
That's going to be a hit.
2-1.
Yeah. Game room 1.
Yep.
Sure.
Okay. All right. Who's next?
This
Okay.
unit
So
will
you're going to
shoot-
have 8 to 12.
Yeah, 1 to 2. 1 to 1.5 exactly.
Yeah.
Yes. This and this will shoot this.
Okay. So you've got 24 to 10, 2 to 1. Hey, that's a hit. Any way you slice it. Okay.
This and this will fire at this.
Okay. So you've got 12 plus 18. So you're going to have 30 to 9, 3 to 1. 14. That is a miss.
This artillery unit will fire at that
Okay.
as
Go ahead and roll. We'll figure it out later.
18 is 1 to 1, I think.
65. Well, at a
That's
1 to 1, that's a hit. All right. And they've got to make a morale check. Here we go. 12. Oh, they're going to disorder. All right. Let's add a disorder marker to them. So let's see. Given where things are lined up. Let me flip this guy over. Got to move away from you, so I got to go over this chap. Well, let's see. What are my priorities? I mean, moving directly away is going to put me in the woods. So 2, 3. Whoops. Okay. All right. Have you got anybody left?
I don't think so. Just checking. Yeah. I think that does it.
All right, exciting stuff. So now what we need to do is roll for, so we can take the markers off of these 2 skirmishers, right?
Delay assault.
Oh, do you have any assaults?
I don't think so, but
Well, you could be brave.
There's a couple possibilities.
Yeah. I mean, go wild. All right.
Yeah.
Any assaults?
no.
Okay. All right, so I would say first take the markers off of your skirmishers that have completed their movement. And then it's going to be time to roll for routed units first, and then we'll roll for disordered units.
Is that the actual official order?
Yeah, because otherwise your disordered guys route back, and then you lose track of who's who. So
That one probably route.
oh, he's very happy. Yeah, even half dead of 63 is a good roll.
Who's Austrian over here?
Okay. Yep, he's happy too. You got a Cossack or something down here in the woods south of Holubitz.
Probably not.
A 44. That's going to be a 34. Nah, they'll just stay there. They don't need to retreat anymore.
Yeah.
All right, and then I don't know whose this is. Is David's guy over here? I think it
Yeah.
is.
Yeah.
So, David, are you with us? Mr. Minuet, are you with us?
Yeah.
Yes,
He's just-
I am indeed.
Oh, okay. Go ahead, and you've got a disorder, a routed chap over here to roll for.
Okay.
So he's going to have minus 12 plus whatever bag
Hey,
ratio
let me
is.
let me find the unit
He's right here.
on the right or left of that area.
He is between Krug and Blazowitz.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So just go ahead and roll for him, and we'll figure it out.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
24. Now he's going to
Before
stay
you're the
routed.
leader.
Yeah, you got a
Yes.
minus 12, so
Oh,
yeah. So he's unless
Gratian's good, but
unless
he's not.
Bagration is a god. He's good.
Well,
He's a +6, but so
Yeah, they gotta go back another 10 then.
you go back your movement value. So it's 10 as a result of melee, and then it's your movement value from there on out.
Okay. Yeah, I've got another disordered guy in here somewhere.
You've got one over
Yeah.
here.
Yeah. Let's just put the dice up and see what we get there. 33.
33. That's going to be a 26. He's a
Nope.
31. He's going to route.
He's got to go back 10.
No, he will go back 8.
8.
Yeah.
Okay. And number 10 stuck in my mind for some reason.
That's because that's the result if it were melee, for a route, a DR result in melee, or an AR result in melee. So,
Okay, I've got some recoveries here.
cavalry recoveries. Okay, cool. All right, and then Brennan, you've got a couple of disordered guys floating around over here.
Yeah, I'll start with this one.
Nope, he's gonna route. I can tell just looking at it.
How far back does it go?
He's gonna go back 6. You can stack him with the Kaiser.
Very nice. That was that guy's job. Okay.
Yep.
And then the one that's further forward.
Yep. 35. That's going to knock it down to a 32.
Oh, he passed! Oh my god! Utterly unexpected.
Well, and he should have a hit on him, right? Because he suffered a loss. I don't know what happened to his hit marker. Remember, he was the guy who was over here that got shot.
Yeah, I don't know. There it is.
There you go. All right, so he's recovered, and then I think you got one more fella. I don't know who this guy is. Oh, this is one of David's, maybe, or it's one of yours. I'm not sure. So he's just roll for him.
He's got a leader with him.
Yeah, it didn't do him any good. He rolled a 16.
No.
Oh yeah, no, that won't help.
You'll go.
Yeah.
It's a good leader, actually.
All right. And I think we took care of all the housekeeping here. Okay. All right. I'm going to advance the clock. It's going to be the 12 o'clock turn next time we get together.
Yep, time for lunch.
Yeah, I know. Tea time. Running out of time to defeat the Allies is really what time it is. Yeah, and I think that, I mean, I could take a look here. I think the avant-garde might be on a level.
I think so, yeah. It lost a battalion, has 2 routed, so it's probably level 1.
And the Austrians, how many does it take to tip them over?
4.
Austrians, 3 battalions lost or routed. So I think they're okay. They only have, do they only have 2 that are routed?
Yeah.
Yeah, so they're okay, right?
Advanced guard level 1.
The avant-garde, that's the right wing. There's 3 battalions lost or routed. So they've got one that's gone. Well, they've got more than one, right? So they got one that's removed, and then this guy, and this guy, and this guy. So they've got altogether 4. So yeah, so they're gonna have, they're on a level. So what, I don't know, what does that mean for them? They're gonna be -4 on all morale rolls in the next hour.
Yeah.
So piece of cake, right, David? Of course, the real challenge is for us to try to figure out who's part of the avant-garde and who isn't.
The big battalions and skirmishers are part of it.
Everything
Yeah.
is.
Everything is. I like that, Robert. That's good.
It's like the French Imperial Guard, everything.
Everything is. Yeah.
I'm trying to.
Oh, so like
We don't
these
have
guys,
a
these guys,
morale
these guys.
track. Do we have a morale track?
There is one, but for whatever reason, I don't know. Is your morale track grayed out?
Yeah, it is.
So I can see the French morale track, right?
I can't see either of them in my.
Oh,
version.
interesting.
I don't see either of them either.
They're both
Brennan,
grayed out?
do you see that? Yeah, do you,
Up at the
Brennan,
top?
do you see either of
You're
them?
just special.
Both
Yeah.
right on.
Yeah, up at the top, basically where it has the notes, just to the left of where it has the little notes icon at the top bar. It's got 3rd Coalition morale level chart and then La Grande Armée morale level chart. So I can see and click on the French one, but the Coalition one is grayed out. I can't click on it. So I don't know if it's working for you guys or not either.
No, they're both grayed out.
I can't look at La Grande Armée, but I can see the 3rd Coalition.
Okay. So
Well,
maybe it's because we
it-
signed in as French
Yeah, but
players
it's-
or Allied players.
Yeah,
It's dependent on how you sign in, I believe.
Yeah.
right. So you can see the 3rd Coalition one. That's where we should be putting the units, but
But then the problem is we can't. They're invisible to half of the group.
Right.
So, and then as far as the French go, I've got, I think, 2 battalions of Lan's division are out of sorts this turn. And Lan's Corps is what? Is that the 4th Corps? No, I'm looking at the wrong one here. Lan is the 5th Corps, I think. Yep. So 5th Corps Yeah, so I'm not on a level. I need to have a lot more stuff destroyed before that happens. Piece of cake. That'll happen in no time at all. So, all right. Well, very good. I think that concludes our adventure for the week.
Alrighty.
It'll give me something to angst over for the next few days.
And then, do you want to send me that newer version?
Yeah, I will put it in Dropbox and then I will send you the link.
Okay. I apologize. I don't know why that disappeared.
Yeah, that is very strange.
Yeah, that is odd. Unless somehow you moved it and then Vassal couldn't find it when you opened Vassal up.
Yeah, I'm gonna search both of my cloud drives and see if it. Well, I'll just look everywhere and see if I can find it. But
Okay. Cool. All right. Well, gentlemen, this was fun.